God's blessings to you as we gather for our weekly reflection on faith, justice, peace, and community. I pray that these reflections might stir within each of us a greater desire to come to know the God of love, beauty, mercy, justice, and peace, seeking to be spiritually fed in order to better honor God's love and faithfulness to us in the ways that we care for ourselves and for each other. My brothers and sisters, in this coming Sunday's gospel, Jesus reiterates to his disciples the path that their journey will take him through life, joy, suffering, death, and resurrection. It seems pretty rude that two of the disciples immediately ask him if they can have a special place next to him in his kingdom. They are ignoring the full story that Jesus will suffer and die. And if they follow him, there will be suffering, persecutions, death, and resurrection. All they see is the end game, glory and special status with Jesus in heaven. It is not unusual that we want to avoid the crosses of life. Our culture promotes circumventing conflict and pain in any way possible, leading many into addictive behaviors and trauma that has not been dealt with in healthy ways. In theology, there is what is called the terrible question, the one that has plagued humankind since its beginning. Why does a trustworthy, loving, parental God permit suffering and catastrophe, even when he has heard in detail the prayers of those about to be afflicted? My sisters and brothers, maybe loss, death, and suffering are not the worst thing for us, even though they certainly seem to be. The worst would be the loss of love's groundwork, the never-ending love of God. In the first reading from Isaiah, chapter 52, we hear these words, "If my servant gives his life as an offering for sin, he shall see his descendants in long life, and the will of the Lord shall be accomplished through him. Because of his affliction, he shall see the light and fullness of days." Suffering may well stretch and widen our human souls, making them large enough to know God, to act on behalf of others, to let in that which is greater than death or life, eternal, life-giving love. Love stays even when life does not. If this is true, then God's love is parental after all. God is allowing the worst in order to show what the best really is. On behalf of the Catholic Christian family here at St. Agatha, I want to thank you for all the ways that you continue to allow the Lord to work through you, with you, and in you. We hope you will join us this Sunday for our Masses in person at 8 and 10:30 a.m., or online at 8 a.m. and available online afterward. No matter in person or online, we hope to see you there. Thank you, and in all things, be blessed.